Hello, guys. Yeah, day one of the Peahc Advent Tea Calendar 2021. And yeah, the tea I'm trying out today is, well, this English breakfast. If it will please focus on it. There we go. That was some good focusing for like a second. English breakfast loose leaf black tea. And these are actually the first, like, artificial teas, like artificially flavored ones I've ever had. Even though I think this specifically says that it contains natural flavors. What it is, who knows? It's black tea and natural flavors. I've never had teas like that, so we'll see how these tea calendar, how it ends up being. Yeah, I mean, tastes like black tea. No idea what the natural flavors are supposed to be. In an English breakfast, but it's a bitter black tea. Nothing special. And it's very hot. So, yeah. And there isn't much to say since it is the first day. The only thing I can say is that my head is pounding, have a super intense headache, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I also have a lot of like neck pains and all that at the moment. So I think, just hit my adrenaline pump with my hand. Um, God, what was I talking about? Anyways, yeah, headache, extreme pain in my legs. So not the best start for these Advent tea calendars. And also my plan, what I'm doing during this December, is that I'm like doing like I'm fasting. Um, so I'm like, you know what? I'll just see how long I can go without eating. I started yesterday, so I actually started in November. Uh, and I just ate once yesterday. So maybe it's more like what's it called, one meal a day thing that I'll do, something like that. I'll see how it goes. Because this year, when it comes to weight loss, not good. I gained weight so far this year. I'll weigh in at the end of this month, and then we'll see. Because I started the year at 105 kilos. I managed to go down to 95 around May, and ever since then I've gained more than I lost. So far this year I've gained weight rather than losing. Which is disappointing, especially since how well I did in the first 5 months. I mean, I did lose not five, I lost 10 kilos in the first 5 months. Uh, and and the fact that I regained all of it plus like 2 or 3 kilos, 2 to 3 kilos is what I think I've gained so far. I mean, I did weigh myself a couple days ago, and then I was 108, but that was after I had eaten and all that. Uh, while the weight that I write up, or the weight that I have, when I wake up, I weigh myself, and that's before I drink anything or do anything. So yeah, there's that. I mean, there are comments that I haven't replied to or done a heart. There aren't any of those comments. I mean, I guess there is a comment by Alexander Leiko. on Drink Review Club Mate that says, will you ever convert to Islam? And the answer is no. I will never convert to any religion, as far as I know. I mean, at the moment in my life, like, no, I would never join a religion. But who knows what the future holds. At the moment, I am a pretty firm atheist. But who knows, maybe God will shine down in like 10 years. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll believe in whatever God you are. But I don't think it would ever be any of the religions that exist today. Alright, and Goth Bad Boy, love seeing that beautiful face every time you upload a video. Upvoted, good sir. And that was on the Drink Review Captain Carly's Energy Shot Strawberry Acai. Thank you, and I think that was like a pre-answer that I picked there for YouTube, which was just more to come. And yeah, there will be more face to come, especially during this Advent Tea Calendar. I really want to be able to do the entire Advent Tea Calendar. Because I was actually pretty happy that I managed to do it last year. I think it was last year. Let's see. If I do Advent, let's see. Yeah, I started 2018, I did 5 videos. 2019, I did 24, and 2020, I did 24. So I actually managed to do all the days, both 2019 and 2020. Yeah. So I want to do it this year as well. Even though 2020, it wasn't a tea calendar. It was, just an advent calendar. I don't remember what I did in 2020. But this year I have like a calendar of different teas that I can do. So I'll do it. Because, it is mostly just rambling, reading the comments that gets pushed in reading the comments in the Advent calendars. Basically just comments and answers about every day. While drinking, some tea. This isn't the best. It's a bit too bitter for my liking. And yeah, also, I guess, I don't know if you can see that, yeah. The temperature has gone up a little bit. It is around 19 Celsius at the moment. Which is kind of like what I actually like, especially my computer room. I like it being around 17 to 20 Celsius, maybe even 16. Yeah, I think that is a good range, 16 to 21. Because it allows me to just be in a t-shirt and underwear. That's all I have. I don't have socks or pants or anything, and it's like comfortable, because when you sit down as much as I do, it does become pretty hot, and especially when you're fat like I am. I assume I'm 107 kilos at the moment, and I know someone's gonna ask. I'm 180 centimeters. At least I was 180 when I was 15. Because that's the last time Oh god, I just saw that I actually accidentally spat. And I spat on my screen. Well, that's good. First, absorb it with a dry one. But what's I talking about? Oh yeah, at least it was 180 centimeters when I was 15, which was the last time I actually measured myself. And that was when I was getting my ID made. Ever since then, I haven't been able to stand and I'll do all that stuff. So we just type in the height that I had from 2015 when I do the ID. Or was it 14? I was either 14 or 15. Last time I not weighed myself. Not heighted. God, what's that called? Oh god, my headache is just getting worse and worse. Alright, I'll end this episode right here. I don't think it's because of my OMAD. I just done one day. I have enough fat reserves to handle, not eating constantly. And I am doing it correctly. Like, I am still ingesting, liquids and all that stuff. Like, so I'm doing it correctly. No need to worry. Because I'm sure I would get like a comment about that, but I actually know what I'm doing when it comes to trying to lose weight and all that. The only problem is that I don't have the willpower to do it for long periods of time. If I just would have kept going like I did earlier this year, which tends to be the problem with me. Like, I am like when I have the willpower, but as soon as like I get even like when the pain becomes too much and I'm like, oh fuck, I cannot handle this pain and this tiredness anymore. I've managed to combat it for months and months, even though I get my periods, where I go down, all that. But I've managed to not, because the way I handle like this pain and all that is by eating, and mostly by eating trash, not good food, but eating chocolates and just all types of shit, like unhealthy shit, and that is what destroys me. Like my binge, when I binge eat, like I can eat like I eat like 2,000-3,000 calories in just one go. Like it's horrific. Yeah. So that's why I believe that I do have like an eating disorder, but not like an eating disorder where I don't eat stuff. More like an eating disorder where I just eat too much. But it isn't constant, so I don't know if I would call it eating disorder. I guess I think it would be more accurate to say that I have a sugar addiction. Yeah. But yeah, that was day 1 of the Advent Tea Calendar. English breakfast. Not the best. A bit too bitter for me.